It was really good. I mean, it's such a good play. You know, it's so funny and ridiculous and great. And I think people felt what we're trying to do with it, you know, which is honor that it is this funny, frothy, ridiculous piece, but also it's got a lot going on. So we're trying to really lean into all the grey and ambiguity. But yes, it was a good applause. So I think people liked it. Yeah, I think
It
it went well.
is an absolute classic of Noel Coward.
It is.
And his lines have just got this sparkling wit. I think, is that a joy as an actor to play that?
My favorite line, it's not even the best line, but my favorite line is she's like, "You needn't worry about leaving me as though I were a sort of parcel. I'll be all right." You know, just these great lines, these brilliant, brilliant lines. Every word of it is like delicious. You know, it's
Mhm.
very, very fun to do. And it's just about letting it all just fly and go and not getting in the way of the words and just serving them, you know, which is a real joy and a challenge as well, but really fun.
And I think throughout time, it is just kind of it's lasted, it's transcended, and it has attracted, the most incredible actors to
Yeah.
just being on their bucket list. You've had Elizabeth Taylor and Richard Burton. I mean, wow. And
Slightly
then
iconic.
it is, and Joan Collins, all
Yeah.
these icons, and you're Amanda. Come on.
I know. I'm really honored, and I feel like I would never have just made this decision, you know. But my one of the women I respect the most in the entire world, Amy Gavin, is the director of this show, and I asked her to direct it a very long time ago, and we went for a drink, and it was a very early conversation, and she was like, "I'll do it, but I want you to be Amanda, and I will only do it if you're Amanda." And I was like, I what? And it's just that beautiful thing where you go, you don't see it in yourself, but having that belief from her, I've had the best time playing this woman. And I think from like a her productions perspective and what we want to do, it's like this woman who is a bit wild and breaks the rules and doesn't really care about societal expectations and just lives in the moment. I love the idea that it's like she's described, for example, in stage directions as she has a gay face and a perfect figure, you know, these like ridiculous stage directions that you go, you just have to like laugh at and go, well, what's our version of that? And what rules are we breaking? And what do we care about? And what do we see as like beautiful and rebellious? And so that's what I've enjoyed personally. It's not necessarily going, oh God, I'm trying to play this like beautiful woman. It's more going, no, she's this incredible rule breaking rebel living life to the full, and that's been really joyful, really
And
joyful.
that is what I love about her productions, because you do bring something fresh to it. You find that deepness, the difference, and how you can translate it to today, and the points that you want to make in society. So we're going to see a little bit of that of Amanda. Any other kind of her productions nuggets that you throw into Private Lives?
Oh yes, oh yes. There's definitely we had a saying in the rehearsal room, rule breaking retro was our rule. So there's some music choices that are very her productions. We've got some great movement. There's a medley section that we've sort of added in. Anyone who knows Private Lives as well knows that there is some fighting. There is like some physical, you know,
Yeah.
elements to the play. And I think the way that we've approached that is very unique to her productions perspective and how kind of raw we've made that and what we've chosen to do with it. We've not shied away from any of it. And the way that Amy describes it is like, we just want to hold everything up. We want to hold all these things up for the audience and let them make up their own minds about how they feel about it. We're not there to go, this is right, this is wrong, this is bad, it's just like, look, here's all of this complexity all there for you, and you can decide what you think about it. Because there would have definitely been a time where some of that violence was just played purely for like comedy and slapstick.
Yeah.
And in 2026, not 5, 6, you can't watch a man hit a woman and think it's funny. I don't think.
No.
And vice versa. You know, Amanda hits Elyot many times, and it's like, that's not funny either. So we are just trying to lean into that and show it for what it is. And I think that in itself will make it quite unique from the way other people approach it, I think.
And I think that's the beauty about theatre, because it kind of promotes those conversations, and great theatre should have you leaving there and going, oh, I want to chat more about this, or I want to dissect it.
Yeah, exactly. I think we are still talking about some of those nuances in these moments. So I do think, and last night we had a lot of people in the audience afterwards, like coming up to us to ask questions about the ending and about some of those violent moments and about their relationship. It's a really complex piece. And some of the versions I've seen in the past, I think that it's always approached as a complex piece for sure, but it's just about what you can achieve, you in rehearsal time and in prep and what the audience are going to take away from things. Like it's a very nuanced show. So I just hope that the alchemy we've achieved gives people that nuance that we were hoping to put across anyway.
It will do, and it is in the perfect space. I absolutely adore Hope Mill. I
We
think
love
this
it.
will be such a great setting for it. It's also set true to the period, 1930s. So
Yes.
have we got a bit of a glam going on?
Oh my gosh, I'm obsessed with my opening dress. I get to wear this beautiful plum cocktail dress. It's stunningly beautiful. I've got a big, well, me and Hope, who plays Sybil, we both have a lot of tattoos. So we spend a lot of time before the show covering all of our tattoos up and getting fully made up. So there was even just that was a thing of, I think, a little bit in rehearsals. Amy's like, maybe the tattoos is fun. Maybe this is rule breaking retro. And then at the end, she's like, no, we've got to cover the tattoos. It's too much of a rule break. And we're like, yeah, great. So we are very much letting that period shine. And yeah, it's very glamorous, very beautiful. The boys have some great suits. We've got like some scarf moments. It's yeah. And Dulcie Good has done the costumes and she's done an
Oh,
incredible job.